What's up, Leo? This is your reading from May 25th to May 31st, so from today to the 31st. Apologize if you hear like any background noises or outside noises. I have one of my windows open. It's just like that good time of year to do that. We're gonna get right into it and jump into your tarot reading. Keep in mind, here very soon, the next 48 hours, we're going to have that full moon in Sagittarius. A lot of people could be feeling the effects of it already. It's a full blood moon, and also, I'm pretty sure it's probably a partial eclipse. Insight, guidance, advice from my Leos. I hope you guys are doing well. And enjoy this reading. I also have a Mercury going retrograde, so if you have any communication issues with this reading or tech issues, I apologize. It's just the energy. Insight, guidance, advice for Sagittarius. Well, Leo. Almost called you Sagittarius. Speaking of, the Smoky Mirror. Yeah, it's quite reflective due to my window. Mass reflection. So yeah, speaking of, you could be reflecting on things that weren't so clear lately, or things haven't been so clear lately. And then communication issues, or it definitely could be like a fog in life, and you're taking a moment of reflection to think, about past events. I'm going to go ahead and pull you guys a tarot read. And hopefully you can get these cards to not have so much glare when I show them to you. Insight, guidance, advice for my Leos. May 25th through May 31st. You could even just be taking time during the full moon and Mercury retrograde to think and reflect on how you feel and things that you want to say, because right now is not really the time to say them. Kind of have to wait till this retrograde energy passes. I believe Saturn's also in retrograde, so work could be complicated for some people. Got the Four of Swords. Yeah, you definitely can be healing from some past events. I'm going to go ahead and pull another card to get some more substance here. Could be healing from a substance. Four of Wands. Some of you guys could be resting from, honeymoon stage. It seems like some of you guys could be healing from a heartbreak. It's going to be different for different people, depending on whether they're single, in relationships, or married or not. Honestly, there's different kinds of people that come here to my page, so I read for all kinds of different energies. Insight, guidance, advice for Leo. King of Cups. This has actually came up quite a lot for you, Leo. A back and forth relationship that has caused a lot of pain, where you want more but things aren't necessarily working out, and this has always came up as a water sign: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So it seems like that is still going on for some of you guys. Yeah, and I feel like you kind of still in a state of not really knowing what the hell is going on between you and a particular person. Whether that be a mother, father, or a partner. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest, but For some of you, it's been popping up in readings, the back and forth between a water sign in which you have been dating or have been with. I got the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you just want something solid at this point with this person, like a real answer, to really know what's going on, to really know how it is they feel, and like you want it now, or you want to stop the fighting between you and whoever it is, especially if it's a family member. You just want to go back to being peaceful with this person as soon as possible. Like, you know, you don't... Who really wants to go back and forth with anyone that they're close with? Like, we tend to want to keep the peace with the people that mean the most to us in life. So I totally can understand that. It's easier said than done. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, but it seems like it's always back and forth. The Two of Pentacles plus the Pentacle. Like, this also, with the Pentacles there, equaling Three of Pentacles, could be affecting your work or the attitude you take into work, you know, affecting your growth. Like, it's starting to really shake you at your foundation. Like, you know, it's getting to the point, you know how they say, if you got drama or this, that, and a third, you know, leave it at the door when you come to work. I don't feel it's something you can leave at the door anymore. I feel like maybe sometimes it's the reason you're late for work. It's the reason you don't want to go to work. And pull one more card. And I feel like it's getting to the point you don't know sometimes if you want to work it out or not. Like, not to say you don't care, you want to give up, but this has been going on for a long time. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands usually is the ending, so it's going to end. And that's not saying it's going to end as in the relationship ends in a bad way, or if it's going to end as in the back and forth, it's going to stop. It's going to be different for different people. That's truly for you and your person to decide. Five of Pentacles. Like, this could all be over financial issues, or one feeling like the other lacks in some department. I'm going to get some clarification with the Destiny deck. But yeah, I feel like there are a lot of smoke and mirrors. Speaking of the smoky mirror, between you and this person, like, I feel, you know, when you're together, it's good until it isn't. And when you're separate, you know, there's other people, even for you. I mean, those kind of relationships are the ones where people really get hurt the most. And if this is between you and a parent or child, it's like, it's just really uncomfortable, especially if you're living together, not knowing how to communicate with each other to really figure out like what the problem is, especially if it's a disciplinary problem or a problem where you got to be like, hey kid, you're grown, I need you to help out with the rent or get out because like you can't afford to take care of it. And there's nothing wrong with being a parent expecting for a grown adult living in your house, child or not, to start helping or, you know, needing them to go ahead and move on and take care of themselves. You got to grow up sometimes. I'd rather leave my parents' house than stay and be the reason they lose it because I'm not helping, but I'm racking up the bill. Let me get some clarification on this Four of Swords. It's never going to be an easy decision. Got the Queen of Wands, so yeah, Leo, I definitely feel that's you healing from hurt emotions. And, you know, it's also frustrating because it's like, I'm hearing how many times do I have to take you back? How many times do we almost have this conversation and it leads to a fight? Like, I feel like sometimes when you and whoever it is you're getting into it with, you don't mean to say some of the things the way you say them, but in the heat of the moment, it doesn't really give you enough time to say it mindfully. And with the energies of right now, like that's not going to change for a while. So it might be in your best interest, if that is happening, to just say nothing. Like bite your tongue, because like we're all going to have communication issues here for the next little bit during the season. It's going to be a while. It's going to at least be 4 or 5 weeks. Four of Wands plus the wand that the Queen of Wands has, and the Four of Wands is Five of Wands. That's definitely conflict with someone very close to you. Clarification on the Four of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Like, yeah, and this is someone who, like, you value their presence in your life. So that's what I'm saying. It really could be a family member for some of you that's just been rough with lately. For others, this is a continuation of that back and forth with that water sign. It's the King of Cups here. King of Cups. King of Cups. Clarification on the King of Cups. Four of Wands. Yeah. You're wanting more. For those that are back and forth in relationship with a water sign, like, you want to be with them. You want more. You want to grow. But, like, this in and out shit that they're pulling or that's happening because you two aren't getting along, it's really weighing on your heart and your soul. This could be your wife or husband too also. That's what makes it complicated. Like, you put that much time in, and I'm not talking about like through papers. Like, when you put, I'm talking about someone that people have been together for years. When you put that much time in, it's really hard to ever really imagining like giving up after 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Like, we're just gonna let this be the fucking thing that ruins us. It's the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Like, you don't want to do that. You know, you're trying to be strong for the both of you. That's what a Leo is, you know, showing strength. But I mean, everybody has their breaking point. Just like everything has its time and its place. Ten of Wands. Like, you know, you really wish that, you know, this stage of disturbance between you and whoever would be over. But it's like, you know, I have a feeling like you're like, if the arguing doesn't stop, or if the back and forth with this person doesn't stop, you're done. And like, it's the big done. It's the done that, you know, makes kids not call parents for a while. It's the done that sometimes people go ghost. I mean, if y'all are hurting each other consistently or arguing consistently and saying hurtful shit towards each other, regardless of it being your partner or a parent or a sibling, like, it's better, it'll hurt you guys less to go your separate ways. Two of Pentacles. What's this Two of Pentacles? Because, yeah, there's a lot of heated words exchanged here and a lot of deep feelings. We're going to take that. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Yeah, like, y'all back and forth between being cutthroat with each other. Saying very harsh things. It's Ten of Wands. What's this Ten of Wands about? Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, the Sun. Yeah, maybe separation kind of equals happiness through peace. It doesn't mean it has to be permanent. You know, Three of Wands, y'all can come back together after a while and talk about it when you're not so in your emotions, but it's seeming you and someone being around each other when you're angry or keep pushing so hard is going to become very futile. There might need to be a period of separation until both of you aren't in such heated emotions. So I think it's going to be hard for anyone to try to communicate that in the middle of an argument, like, hey, let's take a break for emotions, because, you know, people get paranoid minds. They might think that you're throwing in the towel. So like I said, you might have to kind of walk away in silence and just give it time and risk whatever you have to risk. I mean, if they get into something else, or, you know, when you're ready, they don't want to pick up the phone, if it's a parent or sibling, like, things like these can take time. It's unfortunate, and I definitely hope that you find a way to heal through it. But I think the way that you two are pursuing it, by trying to force a living situation to work, or a relationship to work that's just not, it's going to become very dangerous for both of you guys.